Hey guys, I just felt like ranting today, so I made this video and I decided to practice drawing again since I haven't done that in like 4 years. Like, wow, okay. I really love art and I want to improve and I want to find my own like style, my own look, but in order to do that, I need to practice different styles and see what I'm most comfortable with, and hopefully I can make up my own soon enough. But anyways, that's not the purpose of this video. I actually want to speak to you because I am honestly really annoyed of the whole two-faced thing and like it being the wrong thing to be yourself, especially at school and especially high schools. You cannot be yourself for some reason, and it frustrates me because when I see someone's true self, it is so beautiful and you can literally see the passion in their eyes and the love that they have for what they do. But then once they go speak to someone else or they go to a different environment such as school, they completely change, and it's just so upsetting. Like, first of all, there's nothing wrong with nerds, there's nothing wrong with jocks, there's nothing wrong with the popular kids as long as they're just themselves, alright? You shouldn't bully others or make fun of them just because they are being themselves. In fact, you should be proud of them. You should look up to that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe people are bullying you because you're just so true to yourself that they're jealous of that. They envy that. They want to be true to themselves, but they're just so afraid of the society, of the people, and of being judged. And so, I mean, I have my own intake on this. I am a lover of Disney and of Barbie, and I am not afraid of that. I am not afraid to tell the world, but I was before. I was afraid of being myself. I was afraid of my curly hair. I was just afraid of being me, afraid of people judging me, making fun of me, thinking that I was ugly, thinking that, I'm just not worth anything. And so, okay, let's just go back a couple of years, back in 7th grade. Every week I would straighten my hair. Every week I would wash my hair and straighten it, wash and straighten, wash and straighten. It was just so bad. My hair was so fried, you guys, okay? It was literally at shoulder length, barely touching my shoulders, and it just keeps breaking off until 8th grade, and I was just like, you know what, no more. And that's when 7th grade is when I actually went to a public school. Before that I was in private schools, and that's when I felt the pressure, and of course it's like middle school time and all these kind of things. So I was just like, you know what, I really want to change. I don't like this. And I haven't seen anyone with their natural hair out. Like, even if they have curly hair, they would always straighten it. So I felt like I had to do that as well in order to fit in. But yo, that's not true. That's not true at all. I would literally, even when how I said I like Barbie and I love Disney till this very day, alright, you guys, I still love them till this very day. Back then I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't tell anyone. Even if I did, I would just be like keeping the down low. I don't want others thinking that I'm weird or I'm childish or they won't take me seriously. But you know what, one more thing that I wanted to add is that maturity has nothing to do with your age, and it's actually has a lot to do with experience and what you've gone through, and if you can take it in a positive way and you take it as lessons, whether it is good or bad. And I feel as if you know um, that even young people can be mature, and you'd say that they're mature for their age, but in fact age has nothing to do with it. And the thing is, you don't have to experience a lot in order to be mature. You can always try to put yourself in other people's shoes, whether it's your friends or family member or someone on television. And I think actors, I guess, can do that very easily, but I'm pretty sure you can do that as well. And with more practice, it gets easier to see the world through different people's eyes. And I think once you have that down, you gain some sort of knowledge and respect for people and sympathy, and you are more likely to be mature. That's what I think being mature is, not just like age wise. Anyways, yeah. High school came around and it was 10th grade when I literally went to school. Well, actually, before that, in the summer before 10th grade, we went for like a week to Greece, and basically, um, I got this Barbie bag, literally backpack with Barbie's face just right there all over it, okay? And I'll actually insert a photo so you guys can see it. And yes, I went to school with it and I was happy. I didn't care what other people think. thought, like, honestly, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did get certain looks at first, or people would like question the type of choices that I make, but at the end of the day, I didn't care. Yes, I was afraid a little bit at first, but then, I was like, you know what? Doesn't matter what they think, really. Like, I mean, everyone there is just so fake. Everyone's just, it's like everyone's just this one person. They're all trying to fit in, and it's just like, why should I bother myself? I'm already going through school, and there's all this stress of exams and succeeding and not failing and looking your best and all these, like, why? Okay, like, there's just so much going on. There's no point of also trying to hide who you are, okay? It just sucks to be two-faced. I mean, how could you do that? I mean, how could you remember all the lies that you have to keep, that you have to keep going and continue on? It's like, it's not just one lie, it's lie over lie over lie. And with different people, you can be like, yeah, I do this and I do that and I do that, when you don't do any of that. When then you go to other people and you say, oh yeah, I hate this person, they're horrible, and you go to them the next second, you're like literally hugging them. Like, I mean, come on, this is just not right. This is completely false. Okay, you guys, you need to actually love yourself in order to see yourself shine in other people's eyes, and most importantly, in your eyes. I Yes, okay, people, when I was walking around with my backpack, people would be like, haha, nice bag, or it's just like, why do you have a Barbie bag? Oh my god, you're so childish, stuff like that. After like a couple of weeks, I mean, it was just kind of normal. No one really cared anymore, because you know what? I gained some sort of respect. Okay, I'm just myself, and I think people really like that. I think I would really like that if I've seen more people being themselves as well. Other thing was, ninth grade, when I moved to that school, second semester, there's also this kid who was a bit like gothy. He liked, his being a he's also a DJ, and he likes making his own music and stuff, and I feel like people were just like outcasting him or something like that. So, he came to me, and honestly, I was like shocked that he came to me. But he came to me and he's just like, I want to be myself, but I feel like I'm constantly being judged by everyone. So I'm just like, you know what? Be yourself. If you want to wear black, wear black. If you want to play music, play music. It doesn't matter what people think. And at the end of the day, you might not even see these people again. And anyways, school is like, say, just like 7 hours max of your whole day with those people. And people are like, okay, listen to this. I mean, it might shock you, but this is the truth. People are so focused on themselves that they won't notice what you're actually doing. Hey, like, okay, they notice for 1 second. Maybe they laugh, maybe they'll mock you, but who cares? At the end of the day, they go on, because they're just so self-conscious. Everyone's just so afraid of looking bad in front of others, of messing up, doing the wrong thing. But at the end of the day, we're only human, and I think, and we only have this life, at least now, basically. And I'm just saying, don't waste it being afraid of being who you are. At the end of the day, if you're not hurting anyone, if you're not causing any problems, I think it's completely okay to be who you are. I mean, my best friend now, when I left the school this year, she got everyone to sign these letters, and the letter that she wrote, with a little note that she wrote to me, was just so amazing. Like, it literally made me tear up. She was like, how I came confident with my own natural hair, curly and all, and how I loved my Disney and I was not afraid to show it. And she herself is a Disney lover as well, and she used to be afraid of keeping her hair curly and going out to school with it, so she would also straighten it. But now she's so okay with being herself, and I'm just like, yourself is just so beautiful. I mean, why would you ever hide that? You're just so amazing the way you are, and there's no need to hide it. You can do anything, and I think once you can actually be yourself, those things are possible. So don't hide that, right, you guys? I just need to talk. Like, I swear, I'm just so, I can't, like, okay, look, the nerds thing. Okay, first of all, nerds are amazing. Okay, people, they gave us this technology that we have right now. There's no point in making fun of them or saying that they're socially awkward or whatever. Okay, because at the end of the day, there's different type of smarts. It's not just book smart. There's street smart, there is people smart, and so on. There's art smart, all these different things, right? So you may be more smart in one category than the other, and that's okay. It's just who you are, and you know what? You can change. I mean, people do change. You can do whatever you want as long as it's making you happy and it's not harming anyone else. I think it is completely fine, and I think it's actually amazing, and you should continue doing that. I mean, come on. All right, now I literally, Like when people are like, I was scrolling through my images and they're like, why do you have so many images of like cartoon characters and stuff? And I'm just like, they're my role models. I like them. I like the way they see life, and I like the way that they um, oppose every challenge in a positive way, and they do it well. And I think their stories that they have to tell is quite amazing. And I mean, we don't have to like the same thing, but you should respect the fact that we are different, and that since we are different, that's what makes life so amazing. Um, so, like I said, when I moved, I went to this different school, and during free periods, because I like I said, we got to be organized. I'm trying to like promote being organized, all that kind of stuff. And I will have video on like organization, and I will be posting one also on how I make my own DIY calendars that have helped me stay on track with everything. So that, with being organized, I had so much time to actually watch my TV shows, catch up on series on Netflix, and to also watch my Disney. And so I had already movies downloaded on my laptop, and I was watching like Cinderella and like Tangled and all these things. And so when I was in the library and people would walk by and they're like, why are you watching this childish shows and stuff? And I'm just like, because I enjoy it, it makes me happy. Another person walks in, why are you watching cartoons? And all I'm just like, first of all, okay, first of all, they're not just cartoons, they're Disney, okay? So, and they are amazing, and I love it. I mean, what's the problem with loving something? I mean, who said it's only for children, please? What about Barbie? They are role models, and anyone can be your role model. I don't see why it is a bad thing to have someone who's younger than you to be your role model, someone of a different gender to be your role model, someone who is fictional. I mean, come on, anyone can be your role model. Anyone, you can get inspiration from anyone, from anywhere, and it's completely normal. You shouldn't be like, oh no, you should not be watching this. You're way too old for it. You should not be watching. But like, who said? I mean, it's just your opinion. Like, I'm not saying you have to watch it as well. I'm just saying you should respect the fact that I like this and you like that. Like different genres of music. Like some people like rap, some people like pop, some people like jazz, and all the other ones in metal and rock and all these things. But at the end of the day, it's just their opinion. It doesn't matter how much you tell them, oh, this music is crappy, why do you even listen to it? Because they're not going to change that. Unless you actually hurt them to the point where their self esteem is so low that they would actually consider changing the type of music that they listen to. And if they actually do that, I genuinely feel bad for them, and you should feel bad too, because you're somehow a monster in a way. You're telling people that they're not great the way they are. I mean, yes, you can always try, and you should always try to improve and all these things, but you don't have to change yourself to prove yourself to anyone. You know what I mean? You don't have to be like, oh my god, I love my mainstream music, I like my mainstream media and all these things, and I have to watch everything that everyone likes. And it's just like, you don't have to do that. I mean, those who are unique are the ones who discover such amazing things, who end up doing amazing, wonderful things. They're not the same person over and over again. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with liking mainstream stuff. Like, I like mainstream stuff as well. At the end of the day, don't try to change yourself for anyone. Don't try to change yourself fitting in. There's this photo that I really like. I think I'll just insert it here, and it has like a garlic and like this orange, and it just like says like, any place that you fit in doesn't mean you belong there. And I think that is just so beautiful, and it's just so true, because you are unique. You are you. There's no one else like you, okay? You don't have to copy others in order to feel valid or to feel important. At the end of the day, you are amazing, and I see beauty in you. I see that you are amazing. You have powerful things, and I need to go check up this thesaurus, because I keep saying amazing way too much, okay? But anyways, these are just things that I like. I can't even speak anymore. But anyways, I really wanted to talk about this for the longest time, and I just think that everyone has so much potential and so much greatness in their pinky, okay? In their freaking pinky. But we're just so afraid of being ourselves, of trying something new, of being different, that we hide ourselves. We hide our true selves. And I think once you really go out there and tell the world that this is me and this is how I come, I think that's when you're the most confident. I know there's so many people who are like afraid of being like, they're not confident, they find it challenging to be confident and stuff, but it's just like, that's because that's not who you are. If you just stay true to yourself, and once you're actually happy, what other people think of you means nothing. I mean, other than your family and friends who just want to give you some advice, I think that is totally fine. But at the end of the day, like, stay open-minded. Yes, like, if there's something wrong and they want to help you, that's okay. Give your opinion and listen to theirs. Listening is honestly one of the most important things you can ever do. And then figure out what you want to say, because they might say something that will completely change your outlook, your perspective of everything. So, stay focused, stay listening, have an open mind and an open heart, and just be yourself. Because I can't, okay, first of all right, if you're a nerd, be a nerd, okay? If you like sci-fi, love sci-fi. If you love your superheroes, love them. I love them too, and you know what? That's totally fine. I mean, I love pink. I love girly things, but at the same time, I love sports. I love soccer, okay? I play all the time. I play a striker. I can play and I can get dirty, and I would not mind getting messy and stuff, but not dirty as in playing like cheating, but like dirt came on me or anything, I wouldn't mind that. After that, you can always shower, right? I play basketball, I play swimming, I play volleyball, all these different sports, and you know what? That's totally fine. I like running around. I like wearing pants. I like wearing sneakers and all. Like, I like tomboyish things, but at the same time, I love my dresses. I love my pinks. I love my tiaras. I love all these different things, and it's just normal. I mean, we don't have to stick to one thing. We don't have to stick to stereotypes. We don't have to be the smart Asian or the aggressive black person or the like super like fashionable white girl or something. Like, just be yourself, and I think that is the most beautiful thing that you can be. um I don't even know what I'm gonna say next, okay? But I think that's all I have to say for now. But anyways, I hope you guys liked what I had to say. I just had to get it out there, and stay tuned for further videos, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.